Hello, everybody. Welcome to this very special live. My apologies. Welcome to this very special live. We're going to be going over some very important topics, and I am going to be doing a lot of things today, and I hope you enjoy them, and I hope this really helps the cause that I'm going for. If you are seeing me here on the screen, can you please say something in the chat so that way I know that this connected well? It was very important for me to connect this live stream to another platform so that way I could have dual cameras, and I just want to make sure that this worked. So please say something if you're able to see the screen. Oh, you just see, okay, can't see me. Okay, so then I'm wondering, okay, let's share the entire screen. That'll work. All right, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Okay. Just wondering. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, there. Okay. How about now? Can you see that? Can you see me? My screen. I want to try to make this work so that way you can see both camera angles really well. And then because I had to share my screen, I'm not seeing the chat. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pull up the chat. Nope. Awesome. Okay. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? I want to make sure that this works because it's so vital that it works. There's a lot of things that I want to show you. Okay. Awesome. Great. Okay. We are on track and we're good to go. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Most of you know, so my name is Tiffany, for those of you who don't know. Most of you who do know who I am know that I have a huge passion for helping people with our craft, the thing we love to do most, and that is crochet. And many others of you also know that a big hurricane just devastated a large part of the country, United States. And the reason why I say that is because I have followers that might be here from all parts of the world, from the UK, England, Canada, Australia, South America. I have people from all over the world that might be here and may not know about Hurricane Helene. And so I just want to point that out. This is so fresh and so new. I have been trying to access information or find some way on how that we can help for a full week. I've made phone calls. I've called state organizations. I've searched the internet on how can we help the people that were devastated by Hurricane Helene. And the direction that I was sent by multiple people was to check out the Red Cross. It was just the common answer to go to. So I did. And let me go ahead and share my screen with more information on what I found out. Since I have you over here on my screen, let me go. Oopsie. Okay, so here. Hopefully now you can see the website that I was directed to. This is the Red Cross Hurricane Relief. The more research that I did, I was trying to find, okay, where can I donate crocheted items? Where can I, who can I connect with? And there you go. Who can I connect with to send items to? Because this is something that was self-driven. I'm not connected with anyone. And I was like, I want to do this. What do I do? And the common thing they said is there's so much going on right now still. Like a week after this hurricane's happened, there's still so much devastation they're sifting through. There's so much chaos they're trying to control that they're asking that no physical items be donated just yet because they have nowhere to put them. And I respect that. I understand that. But they are asking for monetary donations to help cover food, shelter, medical, and all other basic human needs to those people that lost everything. So what we're going to do today, there's a couple things that I really want to do to add value to you and to the cause. First, we're going to go over what I was able to set up through the Red Cross for donation. So if you can donate just $1, and I will actually try to donate $1 on here. I'll see if I can do that without revealing too much personal information. But if everyone could just donate like $1, and if I could get 1,000 people to watch this video and maybe donate $1, then we will be able to meet the goal that I'm setting. It's a very small goal. I know that the devastation that just happened to our country is going to be in the multiple $billion price range, but we're just trying to do whatever we can, right? So let me go ahead and show you that first. So if at any point you want to do it, you can. So I went to the Red Cross, I went to donate, and there's actually a button here that says charity Livestream. So I clicked on that, and it came here to where if you have a content creation channel or any kind of influence on social media, that you could create a campaign, launch a campaign to help the Red Cross directly. So I did. I created my own campaign here. And so that's another campaign. I came here and I hit, where did I hit? Oh, creative. I started a creative campaign, and that took me here. So what you see here is I called us the Crochet Warriors for Hurricane Helene victims. I thought that was really, really cool. What about crochet things? We will get there. We will get there. I'm going to kind of break down in steps. I have made a goal for $1,000. Again, if you could donate just $1, that's a huge step towards that. And I put the link on how you can access that in the chat here. It's at the very top of the chat. Just scroll up and you should be able to find the link and just donate $1. And that's all they're really accepting right now is financial funds. Again, what I found through all of my research is they're asking everybody to please wait on sending any physical donations until they have things under control. And right now, from all that I've researched, there's nowhere to send anything. So here's what I'm going to ask of us. Here, let me find this. Here we go. Today, I'm going to walk you through a live demonstration on how to make a very simple soap sack. I have a feeling that soap sacks are going to be extremely valued, extremely desired in this type of situation across all, I think it was 5, possibly 6 states that were affected as this thing traveled. So some projects that I would like us to focus on, things that I would like us to start building up on, things that we can make, but hold on to for just the moment, is stocking up on soap sacks. That's going to be a really easy one. Blankets for both children and adults. Shawls for anyone that needs a hug or just that feeling of comfort and stability when they're just completely devastated. Sometimes a shawl can offer that feeling of a hug and support. Like, okay, I feel like I have some kind of control. So shawls are really big. Beanies and scarves. I've been talking about wanting to do this campaign with my own members of my crochet club, and they were saying it's about to enter into colder seasons. So they may not need it right this second, but the colder weather is coming. So to start stocking up on beanies and scarves for adults and for children would be huge. And then if you wanted to make any stuffed animals to give to the children that were affected and lost everything, that could be a really big deal. Oh, hey, Samantha, you mentioned that just as I said something, stuffed animals. So how I'm going to provide value in this live today are 3 things. 1, I'm going to do a live demonstration on how to make a soap sack. 2, After the live is done, I have 5 kit boxes that I am going to be donating to 5 winners of the after the live goes. I tried to make it so I could pick winners during the live, but the programs that I have don't offer that ability. So after this live is over, I will be selecting 5 winners from the chat that comes. So please, after this live ends, come back to this video, put in a comment so that way I can use the random comment picker, and then I will select a day. You will see a live stream pop up. I haven't decided exactly when because I just found out that I couldn't do it, but I will go live and it'll all show up, and I will give lots of information, put it all out there like, hey, I'm about to go live, and share that with you. I could even go live later today and be like, okay, I got the comments. I got everything I need to start pulling winners, and there will be 5 winners. And every one of these kits makes one of these baskets. So it'll be a gold boho basket. Look how pretty that is. So you'll get the yarn and the pattern for that, not the notions. So not the crochet hook. Most of us have crochet hooks, not the yarn needle, which are basically the notions that would come in the kit with that. So you'll get all the yarn you need and the pattern, a printed out version, not a PDF, a printed out version of that pattern for the 5 winners, just for commenting on the video and being here and supporting. And then I'm doing a live demonstration on how to make a soap sack. I've got that giveaway going on. And then I'm also selling off my demos. So many of the projects that I made during video tutorials, I still have, and I am going to be selling them off. And 70% of the proceeds will go towards this campaign, towards the Red Cross, and 30% is just going to go towards all the fees, like the shipping fees, the credit card fee or the processing fee, the website fee. There's so many fees, you have no idea. So that 30% is going to go towards managing all of the other things, but 70% will go straight to the campaign. And on my website, crochetwithtiffany.com, underneath shop, or you could even search Hurricane Helene. I've made it I've tagged Hurricane Helene in all of these items, and you can go, and I tried to make the price like achievable, so that way all the money is going to go towards charity, except for that 30% that's going to go towards the fees. So all of these projects that you have seen, these are the ones that were in the tutorial. All of these projects were the ones that were created in that video. So you can actually say, wow, that was actually featured in that video. So hopefully that will help. And again, I'm trying to do whatever I can to help these people. This is my way of trying to do some good for them, because right now there's so many unknowns. There's so many variables that they can't even answer. And my heart goes out to them. It really does. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through a live tutorial on how to make this very simple soap sack. My crochet warriors out there that are all out there wanting to participate and help, remember to hang on to the things, make the soap sacks, make the blankets, again, adult and children size blankets, make the shawls, make the beanies and scarves for both adults and for children, and then hang on to them. And as soon as I get more information, because I'm talking to Warm Up America, and I'm talking to all of the charities that I have my hands in, and nobody is able to get any information. So as soon as we're able to get something, I will let you know where to send all those things. So right now, just start stacking up, because there are, I don't even know the number. It's more, it's hundreds of thousands of people that are going to need help, guys. It's so many people. And these people are of all ages, and a lot of them lost everything. So just do what you can, make what you can, and then as soon as I know where to ship it, even if it's shipping it to me, and then I will take care of it from there. I will give you information moving forward. So let us go ahead and dive into the soap sack. Again, just a live demonstration. I have you on the chat. I have you here. If you have any questions, or you need me to back up, or you need me to slow down, or you need me to zoom in, because here, let me, with this other feature that I have here, add spotlight. Here we go. So this feature here, I can zoom in, I can zoom out, and it gives me a lot more flexibility on what I can provide for you, and how I can actually help you. It's a simple project, but again, there's always, maybe something I can do to make it a little bit easier, a little bit better. And then right now, this pattern is still on paper. It's still in my own handwriting, but I will get that typed up and in a free pattern format for you to access, so you can have the free pattern afterwards. I'll get on that this weekend and make sure you have that available. Again, it's free. I want to do all I can. I'm trying to think of everything I possibly can do to help these people, and this is what I came up with. And so if there's more I can do, then I'll figure it out. But right now, this is kind of where I'm at. So go ahead, and if you would like to participate, please grab some Lily's Sugar and Cream or some kind of 100% cotton yarn. And I have here, let me show you. This is just Lily's Sugar and Cream 100% cotton yarn. This right here is a crochet hook size I9 or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Then I have scissors, a yarn needle, and having a tape measure will be helpful, because soap sacks need to be a certain dimension in order for the bar of soap to actually fit in it. If that makes sense. I see a question here. Oh, also, I'm going to have a lot of comments flying in the chat. So if you have a question, please start the question with a couple of question marks. A Godly Man 2002, I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for being here. What is your P.O. box? You can actually find my P.O. box under Happy Mail in the description section of every single one of my videos. Just click on any video, go to description, and at the very bottom, you'll see my P.O. box. And so hopefully that will help you out. And also, before I start this whole thing, while people are kind of gathering up their materials, the three things I got going on to help the victims of Hurricane Helene right now is I have, let me show you. Right now, I do have a Crochet Warriors for Hurricane Helene victims financial setup right here, because right now they're desperately asking for financial aid. If you can donate just $1, that would be huge. Just $1. Big deal. And then we'll do what we can for that. I have the code for you to access this. The link is in the very top of the chat. If you can scroll up to the top of the chat, or you should be able to find this link in the description section of the video. Let me see. Did I put it in here? I haven't put it in there yet, but I'll get that link in the description section of the video ASAP for everybody. So we got financial, which is what they desperately need. We are going to work on projects. We're going to work on all those projects together. This project together. You can work on all the other projects, just start stacking up until I can tell you where to go. And then I'm also selling my demo projects from videos that I've created, video tutorials I've created on my website, crochetwithtiffany.com. Just search in the search bar for Hurricane Helene, and all of those projects should pop up because I tagged them all. And 70% of the money made from those is going to go towards Hurricane Helene, and the other 30% is going to go towards fees and shipping and all the other fees that is costing me. Also, this video, this live stream, I turned off all what's it called? I turned off all ads, so that way everything I'm doing for this campaign, I'm not making a penny off of it. This is all just trying to funnel help Hurricane Helene victims. I don't see your PO box. Okay. Here you go. Let's get this for you. Oh, nope. You know what? I'm just going to type it in the chat. La, la, la. Here's my PO box. Oh, somebody might. Oh, yep. Thank you, Nessa. I'm gonna crochet with Tiffany. PO box 271508 Flower Mound, Texas 75027 dash. I guess because the PO box, the dash is important. 1508. Shind. There you go. Yes, right now I went to North Carolina disaster relief services. I went to Florida disaster relief services. I checked out, or I called people from North Carolina. I called the people from Florida. They both referred me to Red Cross. They're like, go to Red Cross. And I was like, okay. I went to Georgia website and it kind of did the same thing. Everyone's just directing me to Red Cross. So I'm like, okay, here we go. That's all I know, guys. I've been really trying, and this is what I got. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, or I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Again, we're just making a little simple soap sack together, and I'll get the pattern typed up and all pretty for you guys this weekend, and I will post in the community, my YouTube community, where when the free pattern is ready and where to get it. Okay, so let's move this stuff aside. I hope you enjoy. Again, I am looking in the chat. If you have any questions, please start your question with a couple question marks. It'll help me out. If I miss your question, just ask it again because I'm like doing multiple things at the same time. It's possible. And I also have super chats and super stickers. Again, all that is just going to go to help supporting. And that will also pop out at me if you're like, please repeat that or go slower or zoom in. Those really stand out. So here we go. We're going to start by chaining 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. FYI, for those of you who have never done a live tutorial with me before, a lot of you have over on my crochet club, but if you haven't, unfortunately, you're going through the entire process with me, and there's going to be a long, there's going to be time where we're sifting through on getting to the next step. So let me go ahead now. I'm going to zoom in. And I'm actually going to make this brighter, so maybe it's a little easier to see. There we go. A little bit brighter. Okay, for row 1 or round 1, we're going to single crochet in the second chain and then in each chain all the way across. So got our chains, V1, V2. I'm going to go underneath 2 loops, but if you're one of those people that goes underneath 1, it doesn't matter. Or if you like to go underneath the back loop, middle one, whatever you want to do. Just single crochet in the second chain and in every chain all the way across. You should end with a total of 16 single crochet stitches here. Oh, Shawanda, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being a loyal supporter. That's such a big deal. I do want to identify that my YouTube membership is perfect for all the live streams that I do and all the interaction, and you get a discount on my website. But if you would like to be a Crochet Club member, that membership is over on my website. It's different. So I just want to make sure that's clear. but they both have individual perks. Okay, last single crochet stitch here, number 16. Now we're actually going to flip and start working on the other side for a round. So I'm going to take my work and I'm going to rotate it so that way my foundation row is facing upward. Scoot over a little bit. Welcome everybody. I'm so happy that you're here. Kudos. I'm reading Shalia. Kudos to you for taking the time to do something for the hurricane victims. Absolutely the worst one in a long time. It is. It's the pictures make me cry. It's devastating. I did not see the link to make the $1 donation. Can we do more? Oh, you know what? I want to make this happen for people. This is so important. Copy link. And, oop, don't mind that. Don't mind that. That's going to be hard on the eyes. Don't look at it. Paste. There we go. Oh, here, I'm going to do this so it's easier when I come back. Okay, so I just added the link again to that fundraiser that leads directly to the Red Cross. I don't see it. I don't see that money. That penny doesn't go through me or affect me at all. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to look at the foundation row. Look at that loop from the foundation row, and we're going to single crochet into that. Just dive right in and continue making one single crochet stitch in that the other side loop of the foundation row all the way across. Total of 16 on this side. So by the end of working all the way around, you should have a total of 32 single crochet stitches. All right. Oh, if you're making anything, A Godly Man 2002, if you're making something, then as soon as I have a location, as soon as I have more information on where we can donate physical items, I will be shouting that from the rooftop. You best believe I will be letting everybody know, all of my crochet warriors, all of you amazing people who crochet for charity and want to lift people up. I'll let you all know. But right now, they literally have put on their website, please do not send physical items yet because they have nowhere to put them. They're still sorting things out. There's still so much chaos that they're just asking. They're even asking people not to just show up to help. They're like, no, not yet. Wait. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to start stocking up on things at home and building stuff up. So when they give us the green light, we can know where to send stuff. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end, or after the last stitch, slip stitch into the top of the first single crochet to close the round. So we got that single crochet there, inserting crochet hook underneath those two loops, and slip stitch. There we go. Yay. And we just closed round 1. Will you need to pay for shipping to send to you? Yeah, whatever shipping that you do personally is all on you. So I'm not going to send you money to ship things to me. So it's up to you on I'll let you know if you need to send it to me, if that's easier, or if sending directly to the place is easier. And if there's a cheaper way of doing it, because I know there is a give back box. If you've never heard of this before, you're like, barely see me here. There's something called a give back box. Google it, because if you are donating something, you can use something called a give back box. That the shipping is significantly cheaper just because the items inside of it are donations. And it's a real thing. It's a very specific thing. So Google that, and it might be a better solution for you. Can I send in granny squares? This is not like Warm Up America where they're asking for sections and then they join them. Sending in just regular granny squares is not going to do anything for anybody. Imagine everything we're sending to these people, they have nothing. They have nothing. So if you send them just regular granny squares, how is that going to help them? They can't join them together. They can't do anything with them. So make sure whatever you're creating is something that can instantly be used. Okay. If it's something for Warm Up America, because I've been talking with Warm Up America, they can't get any information either at the moment. It's that crazy. So as soon as we've told each other, if you find out anything, let me know. If you find out anything, let me know. So we're really trying to figure this out for everybody. But if Warm Up America can figure out anything and we can send sections to them, then I will let you know and I'll give you that green light. But right now, just make anything you can that can instantly be used. So that's a good question, Samantha. Thank you so much for asking that because it's so true. I believe I have a tissue. I got the menses. I've been crying so hard. I have a tissue right now because I'm like, I know at some point in this live, I'm going to say something or show something or somebody's going to say something and it's just going to come out and I'm going to be like, my makeup's going to be everywhere. And we need to help in any way we can. And this is how I think we can do it. Okay. So let's go to round 2. I know this is I have a lot of like distractions going on. For round 2, we're going to start by chaining 1. We're going to single crochet into that first stitch that we actually slip stitched into. Great. Now we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and single crochet in the following. Yes, I am doing the linen stitch / seed stitch. So if you know what that is, then you're good to go. Then you got this. But for everyone else, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because, like I mentioned, with a live tutorial, you're walking through every step with me because there's no edits. There's no like, okay, now keep going and I'll meet up with you at this next step. No, like I need to get to that next step. So chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. And we're actually going to repeat this all the way around. So I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip that last stitch here. I'm going to keep rotating and I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch. What this is going to do is it is going to make it round. And I want it to do that. I actually want it to round because we're going to start building up the sides of the soap sack right now. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Now you're watching a live tutorial. So if I'm going too fast, please let me know in the chat. If I am too far away or you would like me to repeat something, please let me know in the chat. Again, there's a lot happening in the chat. So if you could start with a couple question marks, kind of like a godly man, how she has the red, or there's a red check mark. It's going to help my eyes to see it. Or I also have super chats and super stickers available, and that will really help catch my attention, and everything goes back. All the super chats and super stickers go back to the channel. I don't end up pocketing that. That just helps the channel. Okay, and chain 1. We're going to, this last stitch right here is actually not a stitch. It was the join. So I'm going to find that first stitch and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to close every round. We have now entered in continuous rounds. So chain 1, and I'm going to skip that first stitch. So we're now entering, we just closed round 2. We're about to continuously jump into round 3. So round 2. Chain 1, or I single crocheted, I chained 1. I'm going to find that first single crochet stitch. I'm going to skip over it. I'm going to find that first chain 1 space, and I'm going to single crochet into that. And that's really going to help us with rounding that out so we can start building up the sides of our soap sack. Now we're going to continue to chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the chain 1 space over and over and over, continuous rounds until we hit round, what did I say? Oh, until I didn't put a last round. This is where you need your tape measure. I did this on purpose because I noticed that depending on what materials I used, the Lily Sugar and Cream compared to the Cottage Cotton, they had different thicknesses, and I had different results on how many rounds that I needed to make. So to know how many rounds where to stop, grab your tape measure. We want this soap sack to be 4 inches wide and 6 inches. There we go. 6 inches long. So I'm going to keep working rounds until it reaches 6 inches long, and then I will cut my yarn and tie off the project. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I encourage you to do the same. And I'm going to dive into the chat and see where everyone is at, and if anyone has asked any questions. I also want to welcome a lot of people that are, you can only see my back here. I'm going to turn this so you can see me. like that's silly. Some people just dove in here, and I want to give them a lot more information that they may have missed. What can I do to help? So right now, welcome everybody who is just now entering my live stream. I am so grateful for you being here. Thank you. To help Hurricane Helene, right now, they've asked on their website and all the places I can find, they've asked us to hold off on sending any physical items because right now they're trying to evaluate the situation, contain the situation. They're still saving people. They're still trying to manage what's going on right now, and they have no place to put anything that we send them. So what we're going to do is they're asking for financial donations, and I know that's hard for a lot of us. That's so hard for a lot of us. So I created a campaign through Red Cross. There's a link in the chat here that you can click on. And if you could just donate $1, and if I can get 1,000 people to watch this, then I'm trying to meet a goal of $1,000. Now, the devastation that has occurred is in the billions of dollars. So 1,000 is just it's not even going to put a dent in what they need, but it is still something. And so even if I surpass the 1,000, then it's all going straight to them. So clicking that link, I can't touch that money at all. It doesn't go through me at all. I'm just providing you the link. So that way there's some kind of way of getting the money there. That money is going towards food, shelter, medical, and any other human needs that they're trying to help people with that have lost everything. And so what I'm doing, what I can do to help these people, to help this cause, is I set up that link so people could send in financial help. I'm also doing a live project tutorial with everybody, showing you how to make a very simple soap sack. And I'm giving you ideas on projects that you can start making and just start stacking up. Start stacking up these projects. You can make soap sacks. Those are going to be desperately needed. People are going to swallow those up. So as many as you can make. Blankets for both adults and children. Shawls. If you want to make shawls, if you love to make shawls because people are going to love those to feel like they're getting a hug. Shawls do great things because they make you feel protected. They make you feel like you can have a little bit more control, like there's a little more stability. So if you want to make shawls, if you want to make stuffed animals for the children who've just lost everything, or if you want to make beanies and scarves because they may not need it right now, but oh, Donna, thank you so much. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Love your channel. Buy yourself a coffee on me. You do so much to help those in need. I feel like it's the least I can do in my heart. And what I'm hoping to do with my channel, especially moving forward, is in really diving deeper into this, is that whole idea of if you can help people to have a better life, if you have the ability to do so, then you have the responsibility to do so. And something I love so much, guys, is that we are helping people and making the world a little bit better for somebody by doing something we love to do. So it's kind of a no-brainer in a way. It's like I get to do something that I love to do. It's great for my own mental health. And I'm helping to make somebody's day a little bit brighter, somebody's life a little bit easier, a little bit happier. Like it's just the most beautiful thing in the entire world. And so, I mean, it makes sense, right? It just makes sense. Oh, PJ, thank you so much. And Sakura, you guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. You guys, thank you. Okay, so the other thing I have going on, while you guys are stacking up on certain things, I will let you know as soon as I have information on where we can send it. Right now, they're saying don't send it. But as soon as they know, and I'm talking with Warm Up America and both of us, they're not giving us any information. So we've told each other, hey, as soon as you find something out, let me know. Hey, as soon as you find something out, let me know. So as soon as we know where we can send things, we will let you know. And at that point, we will have like built up a good amount of stuff because there are hundreds of thousands of people that lost everything, that need help. So make as much as you can. Use it as a stash buster, go for it. And then on my channel, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a whole bunch of project tutorials that you can use to either make things for charity or personally. I'm going to be doing blanket tutorials. I'm going to be doing shawl tutorials. I'm going to be doing beanies and scarf tutorials, all things that you can either make personally, make as gifts, or they're all donatable related projects. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool. Together, guys, I need to make a t-shirt. Crochet Warriors. Make a t-shirt. But the other thing that I'm doing is I am selling off project demos that I made in my videos. And while I'm kind of working up on rows, remember, we're just doing the seed stitch here on this bag, chain one, skip one, single crochet into the chain one space, around and around and around, building up the side of, oh, look how pretty that is. Building up the side of our walls. So what we got going on over here, guys, right behind me, you might be able to see it. If you're on a phone, it might be a little bit more difficult. The projects, I got a lot of blankets over here. A lot of blanket projects you might recognize, like the white truffle throw blanket. Got the My First blanket, the Essentials, a baby blanket that I made, the Blue Waves blanket, the Pretty Please blanket. I'm selling all of them. These blankets were in the video. These blankets were made in the video, and I'm selling them. I'm selling them for as cheap as I can sell them because their value and their worth and the money that is made from those items, 70% I'm donating to the Red Cross, and 30% is going to go towards the shipping fees, the website fees, the credit card fees, all those crazy fees that you don't see behind the scenes that just are a lot. And they eat it up. Like, look at me, I'm already like, tissue, please. But I'm selling them. And just, again, I was asking myself, what can I do for this cause? What can I do to help raise money? What can I do to help these people? And I was like, this is what I came up with. A live tutorial on a soap sack. The free pattern right now, the pattern looks like this. It's in my handwriting. This weekend, I will make it all pretty for you. And it'll be free. And in the community, and my YouTube community. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So as soon as I post that, you'll get a notification. And you just go to my YouTube community page, and I'll put a link on where you can find it. And you can go, and it's going to be free. Again, all these things that I'm trying to do to help you and to help them. I set up the link, and I'm selling things. So yeah, I don't know what else to do. I don't, but I'm just, thank you all so much for being here and being a part of it. Again, remember, if we can just donate $1 towards that link that I've set up with Red Cross, that's huge. And if I can get 1,000 people to just donate $1, I've met my goal. And anything above and beyond that, again, I don't see that money. That doesn't go through me. Like, it's all for them and what they're doing to feed all these people, to give them shelter, give them clothing, give them medical care, help them with normal human needs. Hundreds of thousands of people, thousands and thousands of people that lost everything. And so I'm just doing what I can, so I'm going to move you this way. And if you have a question, again, this is a live tutorial. If you want me to slow down, zoom in, explain something over again, let me know. Oh, Lena, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is live. So if you want me to re-explain anything, just let me know in the chat. If you have a question, I guess I could answer questions right now. If you guys want to ask any questions, you got me live. Start your question with a couple red question marks. I love that. Fire Lake Creations. Hi, Sarah. Hello. That will help my attention. And all of you who are sending super chat, super stickers, you guys are absolutely amazing. It means so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PJ says, I can't stay, but I'll do what I can while I'm on medical leave since I can't do anything else. Hey, gives you something to do, right? I love you, PJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I'm trying to go back. If I missed your question too, please just re-ask it. I want to make sure I get to everybody, but there's just so much going on right now. So Rachel says, as someone who lives in an area that was destroyed, oh my gosh, Rachel, we are also being told to hold off on donations while they find somewhere to store items and how to distribute. Thank you for sharing that, Rachel. So my heart goes out to you. I wish you so much love, and I wish you so much hope, and I hope that you can get through this okay. Guys, my tissue. My tissue. I knew I was going to use it. And even you, in the thick of it, are being asked to hold off on sending physical donations, and you're in it. So that's what I'm getting feedback off of also. So letting everybody aware, let's just build it up. Let's just focus on just stacking it up. So as soon as they give us the green light, we can just donate a whole bunch of stuff, because this is going to go to hundreds of thousands of people. So as much as you can make, stash buster, guys, use it up. Great opportunity. They're going to be needing soap sacks, I'm sure. They're going to need blankets for adults and for children. Shawls are probably going to be super valuable. Stuffed animals for children, give them something to love and to play with, and beanies and scarves, because they may not need it right now, but we're about to go into the cooler months as we've just entered into fall. So stacking up on those, that might be a really big deal, because disaster relief people, this is not going to go away in a week. This is something that they're going to feel for years. So just be mindful that they may not need it right this second, but they will. They will. Good morning, Maria. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. Kai says, can you explain more about the Give Back box? I am on the website and can't find the information on how it works. I haven't used it yet, but Stacy with SoapStack has told me numerous times. She's like, use it, use it, use it. She gives me a hard time. She's like, use the Give Back box. Use Give Back box. I'm like, okay. So I know of it, but I haven't actually used it personally. Give Back. Oh, let's just Google. I love how like you're seeing everything so raw. Give Back box. Okay, the Give Back box, how it works. Okay, Give Back box. Much easier than you think to make a difference. Give Back box provides vendor services to retailers and charities, giving each and every cardboard box a second life to help people in need. So it is also a green solution. Okay. How to donate. use our partner. Okay, how to donate or use any other box. Okay, if we just use any other box, how it works. Open your box, enjoy your new items. Okay, pack your box. Now look around the house, pack items. How it works. Open your box, enjoy your new item. You can now also help another with no effort. Keep this empty box or grab another, which you may have laying around your house. Okay, so this is what we're going to focus on. A box that you have laying around your house or in your garage. Okay, simply print a shipping label from our website. Yes, it's that easy. Pack your box, look around the house. What can you donate? And then send your box. There are two other options. Download a shipping label from our website and attach to your box and drop off at FedEx, USPS, or UPS. You can also arrange for UPS to pick it up. Cool. If you don't have a printer or can't print a label, send us an email with your address and they'll send one to you. That's cool. Click here to find the nearest UPS. Okay, neat. Our story, our mission, how it works, benefits. Somebody just bought a blanket. Thank you so much. I hope you like it because I just released it. They're pretty much all there. I can't wait to see which one you picked. All right, Canada free, our mission, our story, donate. Okay, who do you want to help? Cool. Homeless. So it looks like you can actually, natural disasters. Nice. So it looks like you can pick if you just want to do this willy-nilly whenever. You can pick which charity you can donate your things to. But let's go back. Free. You can donate them for $20 per box to over 100 participating. So free. Need a free label? Please email us in free label box ship only. Okay, other donated items. You can donate them for $20 per box. Can I use any corrugated box or just give back box? You can use any box you have. Our motto is no box left behind. And that means by giving a box a second life, you are giving someone the job training they need for a second chance. Oh, they're giving the box a personality. That's cute. Additionally, you are helping the planet by recycling, by using your own box. Okay. So how it works, benefits. What I'm getting from that website, the Give Back box, is that you find a box around your house, pack it, and then reach out to them. And you can ask them for a free label. You can create a label on the website, but I think it's like $20 max. Our story. And of course, if you need any help or have any questions, here's some Q&A. Where is the donation going? Can I ship? Is there a weight limit? Can I choose? What can I send? How do I send? All of those fun things. It's probably going to be a great location for any facts. Or if you want to, you can also contact them if you have more questions. So I hope that helps. This is great if you're going to donate like a lot of stuff. If you have like a big box that you would like to send in, maybe you're donating blankets, which can be, more bulky, or if there's like a couple of different things you want to make. Sometimes the box through Give Back box is cheaper, and sometimes it's not. If you want to just do like a little package that's $10 to ship it, then that might be actually a cheaper route. So look into the information, see if it helps. I just wanted to provide what I know. Here, I'm going to try to work a little bit further on this. Looks like you already found that out. But yes, the blankets that I am selling from my video demonstrations are all on my website, crochetwithtiffany.com. And if you search in the search, if you search Hurricane Helene, I've tagged all of the blankets with that tag, so that way you can quickly find them. One safe place to send money where you know it will get to the victims is Give, Send, Go, Flood Relief, East Tennessee. That's cool. I just know that the particular money that I'm sending to is going to the victims of Hurricane Helene. So through American Red Cross, and it's going to help provide those victims with what they need: food, shelter, medical supplies, and basic human needs. And the reason why I also appreciated going through the Red Cross is that they're helping all the victims through multiple states, because Hurricane Helene hit from Florida through North Carolina. So like all that destruction, that whole path, all the states, they all have their own emergency services, their own state emergency services. So the Red Cross was just an easy one location that we could help support. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't tell you how much it means that you would be here, that you would help support all of the victims of Hurricane Helene. Again, it's so new. There's so little information, so much more updated information that comes about every single day. Just trying to get the help as soon as possible. But right now, the word is, the update is that they want us to hold on to all physical donations at the moment. That's what I found out from the phone calls that I made to North Carolina, the Disaster Relief Center of North Carolina, the Disaster Relief Center of North Florida, the Red Cross. They were all saying, wait on physical donations. So we're just stacking up right now for when they're ready for us. What they are in desperate need of right now is financial help, because of the massive number of people that have been left with nothing. They just need help financially to feed these people, to shelter these people, medical help. They're still finding people. It's so much. So we're crochet warriors. That's what we are. Through our passion and what we love to do, we're going to help. We're going to help these people. Oh, I needed to scroll. I didn't realize that. I had the chat here and it was stuck on. I was like, no one's talking in the chat. Okay, that's fine. And then I looked and I was like, I wonder. And I scrolled. I'm like, oh, there's more there. Okay. I'm so silly. Silly goose. La, la, la. I knew that this tutorial, even though it's simple, it's small, I knew it was going to take me a second because it's a live tutorial and I've got to make however many rounds to build up the sides of this thing. And then we'll do a little drawstring for the top and finish this up. So that's why I have this live going until 1, just because I was like, I don't know how long this thing's going to take me, especially with all the pauses and question answering and stuff that I have in between. Just trying quickly to build this up. All right. Mary Ann, can we make cotton washcloths, or are the soap sacks preferable? I tuned in very late. No worries, Mary Ann. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to say washcloths probably as much as they might be slightly helpful, I think that soap sacks would be even more helpful, because what the soap sack is going to provide is a location where we can put a bar of soap and then hang it so it's not on the ground. I'm sure that a lot of these individuals are probably in shelters and they're sharing spaces. And so to keep your bar of soap from touching the ground or other people's space, keeping it sanitary is going to be a pretty big deal. And so I'm going to say, if you had to choose between a washcloth and a soap sack, I would choose soap sack. And something else we could do, I forgot to mention this. So if you go to soapsacks.com, and I'm going to type this in the chat. Soapsacks.com, run by the incredible, it broke it up. It's soapsacks.com. They broke up the word because it did autocorrect on me. The amazing Stacy, who runs the entire organization, has created a website where she has a location where you can grab a free printout for little tags. And the little tag will explain what this is. So when somebody gets it, and hopefully if you're going to donate soap sacks, please try to put an unopened bar of soap inside of it, because they're not going to have the ability to add soap to this. They just aren't. There's going to be so much chaos and so much crazy going on that they'll get these soap sacks and be like, okay, where do I put them? Like, they're going to be not even thinking. They're just going to be like moving. So if you do make soap sacks, please include an unopened bar of soap with it. And if you print out this free tag, it'll explain what this is and that it was made with love. And it'll just be that much more helpful. And on the soap sack website, they have a bunch of free soap sack patterns too that you can check out. Super cool. And they got merch if you want to check that out as well. Just all the things. La, la, la. Oh, that's coming out really nice. I really like this pattern. It's fast and it's really pretty. And when you put the bar of soap in, it gives that enough holes in there for the suds and for the soap to actually, like, for it to be functional. It's awesome. This was my go-to pattern. I just donated in September. We had a soap sack campaign, and I made a few of these. I tried to donate a couple. I got so many different things I got going on. I still wanted to participate, and this was my go-to pattern. It will be free. This pattern will be free this weekend. Right now, the pattern looks like this. It's in my handwriting. It's in Scritch Scratch. I'm going to type it up, make it pretty. I'll even make it printer friendly. So I won't put a bunch of pictures, and I won't put, I mean, I do like to make my patterns really pretty with a lot of photos and color to help it be more aesthetically pleasing. But in this case, I'm going to make it a printer friendly version where it's just text. And then ideally, I would like to make a little short video tutorial on this, so you have something to reference. That won't be you watching me make the entire thing. It'll have the speed ups. Like, okay, now I'll meet you at the end. Oh, now we're here at the end. This is what you do next. Oh my goodness, live tutorials. Gotta love them. I always get self-conscious with live tutorials because I'm like, I'm not going fast enough. They're bored. They're bored. They don't want to watch this. They don't want to watch me work on this. So they just want the next step. I get all in my own head. All right, let me keep going here. La, la, la. Aw, Lena, you're amazing. Thank you so, so much for all your love. Like it truly helps a lot. Being a content creator, I look at a camera, you know, I'm speaking to you because I know that you're there, but the feedback's great because I just don't know exactly how it affects you. Stella says, I was trying to follow you on the crochet, but got confused on round 2. So hopefully when you do the written pattern, I will understand how you do it. Okay. Well, I'm significantly farther than round 2. so I don't want to frog the rest to get back to round 2. But yes, when it gets to round 2, that's where we're going to start the continuous round. So when you make your way around to finishing round 2, you're going to make a single crochet in the last stitch, then chain 1, and then you're going to find the very first single crochet stitch. You're going to hop over that first single crochet stitch, find the first chain 1 space, and single crochet in that space. You're diving into round 3. It's going to feel like you just skipped a lot. And essentially you are. What you're wanting to do is you're wanting to make your project go from flat to folded. And by skipping those stitches, it's going to really help facilitate the folded part that is going to get us to start making the pocket round and round. And then after round 2, it will become way easier because now you've initiated the continuous round, and you can just simply focus on the chain 1, skip, single crochet stitch, single crochet in the chain 1 space, repeat. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Sandra, if you're watching, I hope that got in your head. Inside joke. Oh, Sarah bought the popsicle blanket. Oh, it's actually much bigger than you would think. in the demo, I made it much. I tried to put the dimensions in the description to help it out, but I'm so happy that you got that one. That one's very beautiful and colorful. La, la, la. Oh, by the way, want to mention, because I forgot to mention that, after this live, which I believe is going to be once we complete this soap sack, I will be giving away 5 of the Boho Basket Gold kits. So here is a finished gold boho basket. In the kit, you'll receive all of the yarn for the project that you need. I even caked up the cream color so that way you don't have to do that. And it will come with a physical printed out version of the pattern. It will not come with the crochet hook and the yarn needle. So it's just going to come with all you need, because I figured you most likely have a crochet hook and a yarn needle, that you don't need additional ones, especially if you're somebody that works with ergonomic and I'm just going to send you a streamline, then that won't help you. So I tried to do the giveaways. I had intentions of doing the giveaways during the live to keep it going, but when I tried to input the link and everything, it wasn't communicating with the live stream. So after the live, if you could come back to the video, the replay video, and just post a comment, and then tonight, I don't even think I'm going to go live, guys. Tonight, I'll release a video, and I will just kind of speed round in the video, you'll see me do it. I'll speed round. Okay, winner 1. Here's who winner 1 is. Winner 2. Here's who winner 2 is. Winner 3. Here's who winner 3 is. And I'll do it for all 5 people. I'll try to go back. I'll go back to this video, the chat, or not the chat, the comment section of this video that was able to pull those comments, and I'll respond to those comments. So if you're going to apply or enter in to win one of those, give one of those boxes, make sure you're subscribed. So when I comment to your comment, you'll get a notification that says Tiffany has commented to your comment. And then I'll just ask you where you want me to send it, basically. But again, what could I do? What could I do to just help the cause, give back the cause, add value to this? Trying to really lift up this whole campaign to help support the victims of Hurricane Helene. Again, ways that you can help support the victims of Hurricane Helene is to click the link in the chat. I'll put the link also in the description section of the video, so that way you can get the link however you can. If you can donate just $1, that would be huge. I know that people, a lot of us are under financial hardship, and our money it's very valuable, especially those of us, or not us, but those of you who are on a fixed income. You got to be careful with your money, and I understand that. So I'm thinking just $1, and to give back. I'm giving away all these kit boxes. I'm showing you the free tutorial. I'm going to provide you a free pattern. And I'm also selling the demos from my videos, so that the proceeds, 70% of the proceeds will go to the victims, and the other 30 is going to go to covering fees and shipping and costs. So yeah. You guys are amazing. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all of you being here. I mean, seriously, you guys, thank you. You all are crochet warriors. Remember, the things that we're going to focus on, they want us to hold off on the physical donations. That's fine. We can do that. We can keep building up stock inventory. Use this as a stash buster. Make things like soap sacks, blankets for adults and children, shawls, stuffed animals. Oh, Mary Ann, thank you so much. It truly means so much. I thank you. Stuffed animals for children who have lost everything, and beanies and scarves, because they may not need them right now, but we just entered into fall. Remember that these victims, this isn't going to be fixed in a week. This isn't going to be fixed in a month. This is something they're going to feel for years. So making things like beanies and scarves to stock up on. They, again, might not need them right now, but they will. And we're not talking about 20 people. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of people that were affected. Most lost everything. If you have not seen, if you've not seen the devastation of Hurricane Helene, you can just Google Hurricane Helene images, and then go to Google Images, and that'll give you an idea of what some of the locations look like. We have Rachel here in the chat. She actually is one of the victims, and she mentioned, if you scroll up, you can find her comment that she was affected by Hurricane Helene, and she's in the thick of it, and they are even instructing her, who's in the middle of it, to hold off on physical donations or anything physical right now. It's just chaos down there still. They're still trying to sort things out. They're still trying to figure things out. They have nowhere to put physical items yet. I'm currently communicating with Warm Up America. Warm Up America isn't able to find out any information either. They've been trying. So Warm Up America, Cherie. Hi, Cherie, if you're watching this. her and I have been in communication with each other, like, hey, if you find something out, let me know. Hey, if you find something out, let me know. so everything is still so up in the air, and it's been a week, and you're like, you'd think that there'd be a little more information, but there's just so much. There's just so much. All right, keep going. Again, we're doing a live demonstration right now of a soap sack. So I showed how to begin. I showed how to make the wall. What I'm focusing right now is working over and over and over, doing this repeat, chain one, skip one, single crochet stitch in a continuous round. I'm trying to build up to 6 inches, and I'm close. I'm gonna go sideways. Up, go. Yeah, this way. I'm close. I got about 1.5 inches left to go. When it comes to this pattern, I noticed working with Lily Sugar and Cream that I was able to get to dimension with one number of rounds. But then when I worked with Cottage Cotton, another 100% cotton brand, that I had to go to a completely different number of rounds. So instead of telling you how many rounds to go to, I just said, continue this until you reach dimension. So that way you get the size right. Because soap sacks, they need to be 4 inches wide by 6 inches long. Just enough to cover or to put a bar of soap inside. La, la, la. Cool. Jump back in here. Okay. Oop. See, a lot of talking. I miss it. So if you ask a question, you also have me here. I'm gonna be live till 1, or until I've run out of things to talk about. Finish this soap sack at least. But you have me live. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask me that are crochet or yarn related, or related to this campaign or to crochet campaigns in general, please feel free to ask in the chat. Start your question with some question marks. If you can find the red question marks, which are like an emoji, that is even easier for me, my eyes. If I don't see your question, just re-ask it again. And super chats and super stickers are amazing. I appreciate everyone who has done one. It means so much. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I want to make sure I go through here. And yes, Lena, Crochet Warriors. We are crochet. I'm going to make a t-shirt. I'm going to get a t-shirt made. And the soap sack is a washcloth in itself as well. That's true. That's very, very true. No. Nicole says, I find it useful to count the stitches and use a stitch marker. Yes, especially with working in the rounds to help you identify where a round begins and ends. But for me, when I reach dimension, I'm going to count on both sides and make sure that both sides have the same number. That's going to be my little cheat indication. See how far back I'm in the chat. Goldie says, Tiffany, please don't forget people are watching from the Caribbean as well. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, what I'm hoping for, thank you for bringing that up, Goldie. That I'm really hoping to touch as many lives as possible. Let you guys know that what you do can be so incredibly impactful, and you're doing something you love. And I said this earlier, but there's a few new people here, and would love for you to hear it, the new people to hear it as well. It has just become very apparent to me in my life. I've received so many signs that I need to go in this direction. And that is crocheting to make the world a better place, because so many people need crochet donated items to help with their lives, to help make their life a little bit happier, a little bit easier. It's just so much. And the fact that we can do something we love, we can crochet and make things, and that helps with our own mental health. And if we can then crochet something and give it to somebody to make their life a little bit easier or a little bit happier, then we're making the world a little bit better for somebody else. And it's just such an incredibly beautiful circle, because then we crochet more and we donate and make the world happier, and then they're happier, and then we're living in a happier world, and then we crochet more, and it's this gorgeous circle. And I think it's so incredible and so impactful. And I just really, and now I found out that you can earn volunteer hours. Like, holy cow, like how incredibly amazing is crochet? I mean, it's helping our mental health, it's helping with volunteer hours, helping to make the world a better place. It's just like, wow. So, and the entire world, not just this particular campaign, but wow. And so I'm going to start, you're going to start seeing on my channel a lot of tutorials on how to make things that can be made personally and could be made as gifts or could be made for charity. So I'm going to be making a lot of blanket tutorials, a lot of scarf and beanie tutorials, a lot of soap sack tutorials, a lot of shawl tutorials, all things that could be made to donate to charity, but could also be made personally for personal use or for gifts. So that's really the direction that I'm going to start taking my channel. And I just am so happy to have you there with me. Thank you so much for being there with me. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy the direction that I feel so pulled to. I've just been feeling a lot of pull in that direction. More chat. Lillian, welcome. I'm so glad to see you in the chat. I truly appreciate your efforts. Have been looking for ways to help. Girl, I have been looking for a solid week. I have called the North Carolina Disaster Relief Center. I've called the North Florida Disaster Relief Center. I've gone online and looked at a bunch of websites, and what I keep getting told and keep getting directed is to go to the Red Cross, So I'm like, okay, I went to the Red Cross. Oh, let me show you. There's a lot of new people in here. There we go. Sorry, my mouse is like glitchy. Got you on my computer, sharing my screen right now. Okay, so that was a give back box. So I went to the American Red Cross. Here's just one image of the disaster from Hurricane Helene, if you haven't seen anything. Just one image. This hurricane went through Florida and all the way up through North Carolina and everything, like the whole path between. And so I went to donate, and there is actually called charity live streaming. And that's what I'm doing right now, is a charity live stream. And there was options like, do you want to launch a campaign? And I was like, yes, I want to launch a campaign. So I went through all the steps. I found clicking the button took me here. Rescue. I'm a creative. That's what I do. I take my creativity, use creative abilities for good right there. Creative abilities for good. I'm like, that's the category I fall into. So I started a campaign and it took me here. I called us the Crochet Warriors for Hurricane Helene victims. That's what I gave us a name for. I have a campaign link here. If you could donate just $1 to help. This is all. I don't see a penny. This doesn't touch me at all. This goes straight to the Red Cross, and this is just the organization that they use to, like, it's just their the platform they're using to give this ability, the service. So I put the link in the chat, but I will also put the link. Can I do that? I wonder. Copy link. Okay, this is going to hurt some people's eyes, so I apologize right now. Let me see if I can go. Don't have access to that right now. I'll just include it right here. There. So it's not going to let me access the description section of the video yet, but as soon as this video is done and I can enter into the description section, I will put the link there as well. And again, what I found through all of my research is that they're asking for physical donations to be put on hold at the moment while they're sorting everything out and figuring everything out. They have nowhere to put physical donations right now. It is such chaos. They're finding new information every single day. There's just so much. So I'm talking with I'm talking with Warm Up America, some projects that you can create. Go ahead and make those. I'm going to be doing some giveaways, 5 of these gold boho basket kits that include just the yarn and the pattern. I'm not going to include the crochet hook or the yarn needle in case you need a specific ergonomic hook or something. I don't want to give you something you don't want or need. So I'm going to be finding winners, selecting winners after this live. Go comment to the replay, put a comment in the replay. So that way later this evening, I will pull 5 winners and I will post a video on who the winners were. And I'll show the whole thing of me like inputting the data, like pushing the button and finding the winners. And I'll comment to the comments saying you won. So that way I can get shipping information. So I'm giving yarn away. I'm doing a free tutorial. There's going to be a free pattern that I'm going to put in the community of my YouTube channel when that's ready. And then I'm also selling my demos. So right behind me, for those of you who haven't seen, I have a bunch of my blanket stories. Here's the unicorn blanket. I think this is the one Sarah just bought. Sarah just bought that one, the popsicle. Got all of these demos. These were actually in the video. All of these were made in the video. The Essentials baby blanket. My first. You guys remember the white truffle throw blanket? Even the bloom blanket right here. All of those were in the actual videos, and I'm selling those. 70% of the money made off of those sales I'm sending directly to the American Red Cross, and the other 30% is going to go for shipping fees, credit card fees, website fees, all the fees. so that is like, I tried to find what I could do to help these people, and like you said in the chat, I've had a couple people say that there's just no information. So make the things, hang on to the things. As soon as I know what to do with the things, make the soap sacks, make the blankets for adults and children, make the shawls, the stuffed animals, the beanies, the scarves, or pick one that you really love to make and make those. Make as much as you can, because hundreds of thousands of people were affected and are going to need help. And as soon as I get a location, as soon as I get some information, I will share that with you and we'll know where to send it. One time for you and me, just think, with your subscriber count over 339,000, if each subscriber donated $1, that would be a huge financial help. It would be incredible. I said this earlier as well. I just feel like if you have the ability to help, you have the responsibility to help. And that's where my heart's at. Not everyone feels that way. And I don't want to put that on anyone. But that's just how I feel about myself. And I feel like if I have the ability to help, then I should. I mean, it's not taking much more away from me and my family to do a live tutorial with you for 2 hours. It's not taking away anything from my family, my children, for me to give away kit boxes. It's not taking anything away from me, my family, my children, for me to sell my demo projects. So if I can reach more people and get them, and I'm going to donate financially as well. I can just reach more people and get the word out to as many people as I can, that will hopefully help all of the people affected. And I'm already aware also that there is a percentage of the 339,000 followers that I have that were affected that don't have anything also. So, I mean, Rachel, I'm going to talk about you again. I already had one person in the chat that said they were in it, that they were affected by Hurricane Helene, and that they were also advised to not donate anything yet, to hang on to all physical donations. So if you want to find that comment, you can earlier in the chat. Oh, thank you so much, everyone, for there's a couple people that saying I agree. So I don't want to just put it on one person, but they said that you love my designs. That means a lot, because it's all personal. It's something that I just kind of had in my head, and I put out there, and for people to like it, that I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's encouraging. Let me go back to my Zoom so you can see what's going on. I'm close. I'm very close. The sack is getting taller and taller. Let me take a second to see where I am at. Okay, so I really do love the look of the seed stitch or linen stitch. They're the same thing. So right now, looks like could probably do one more round. I'm so close. So close. Okay. Shuri, yes, I am crocheting a soap sack. So I am sure that somebody else came up with this pattern, but I kind of just stumbled on it myself. So I don't want to take full credit and be like, I made a new pattern. I'm sure somebody out there in the world has already come up with this pattern. But in September, I was hosting a soap sack campaign, and I really wanted to make some personally, even though I get really, really busy. I have a lot of things that I do behind the scenes, prepping for my own tutorials every week, engagements, collaborations, organizations, a lot of other things that just kind of happen behind the scenes, keeping up with emails, social media, comments, all that stuff. It keeps you busy. But I really wanted to make soap sacks, and I stumbled upon this pattern, worked up really fast, and I was able to make a couple that I could donate personally for my own campaign. And right now, this pattern looks like this. Handwriting. It's just scratch. So what I'm going to do is this weekend, I'm going to pretty it up. I'm going to type it up. I'm going to make it printer friendly. There won't be pictures with it. It's just going to be text. So that way it is very printer friendly. I like to make my patterns pretty. I like to add a lot of images and color, but I am aware that that also eats a lot of ink. So to be mindful, I'm just going to make this black and white, just text, printer friendly, and it's going to be free. As soon as it's ready, I'm going to post in the community, my YouTube community. The pattern is ready. Click here and you can grab it and have fun making as many of these as you want. I really enjoyed this pattern. I thought it was fun and fast, and it's really pretty. I think I have just one more side to go, and then I think I've met dimension. Thank you so much. You guys, I just feel so blessed to have you here. Thank you for giving me your time, and thank you so much for clicking on this video, being here with me, being a crochet warrior, and just your support, your love, and all things. Like, thank you. I can't say it enough. Sherry says, so sad and devastating seeing some of the YouTube videos. It's like a post-apocalyptic world. So tragic. Yeah, some locations are just gone. So I can understand that. What is Hurricane Helene website? Just Google. I don't think they have a specific site. I went to Red Cross. Is that .org or .com? .org. redcross.org. Or I did a lot of Google searches to find more information. Estella says, where do you go to donate or to look at the blankets? To donate, hang on to all physical donations for right now. All the websites that I found and the people I talked to North Carolina State Relief, Disaster Relief Services. I talked to North Florida Disaster Relief Services, and both of them said talk to American Red Cross. I communicated with Red Cross, and I looked at their website, and they're just asking for all physical donations to be put on hold at the moment because they have nowhere to put them. There's still so much chaos. There's still so much they're sorting out. They have nowhere to put anything physical. So please do not send them anything physical at the moment. But what we are going to do is we're just going to stock up. Stash bust. Go through your stash busters, like your yarn at home. If you would like to go to the store and buy anything to make specific things, here are some projects that you can absolutely make that will do, it'll be of service. It will be useful. And that is making soap sacks, blankets for adults and children, shawls, stuffed animals for kids that lost everything, and beanies and scarves because they may not need it now, but the weather is getting colder. And this is something that people are going to experience for years, not just a week. So thinking ahead. And then as soon as I know where to send things and know where to direct you, I will be shouting the information out everywhere. I'm already in communication with Warm Up America. They're not able to get any information either. They've been trying to reach out and find out where they can send stuff, and everyone's telling them to wait, hold off, or they're not getting any information either. So both of us have communicated, hey, when you hear something, let me know. Hey, when you hear something, let me know. So as soon as we know where to send stuff, I will let you know. But for now, just stock up, make things, and hang on to it until you know where to send it out to. When it comes to blankets that I'm selling, demo blankets that I am selling, and the proceeds will go, 70% of the proceeds will go to Red Cross. The other 30 is going to go for fees and shipping. You can go to my website, crochetwithtiffany.com, and in the search, type in Hurricane Helene or just Hurricane. I've tagged all of the blankets with that tag, so that way it'll pop up for you and you can see that. Yeah, there is. I reached out to some of my Crochet Club members that were in the states that were affected, and I emailed them because that's our communication. But I've only heard back from a couple. So I'm really hoping either the other ones just didn't get my email or haven't seen my email yet, or that they're at least okay. Yeah, Samantha, you're just going to Google it and you'll get information, whatever information's available. Oh, Stella has a question. What is the size of the soap sack? So we're trying to achieve 4 inches wide by 6 inches long. It's basically just big enough to put a bar of soap inside. But the common dimensions for a soap sack are 4 by 6 inches. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you so much for donating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of love. Oh, wow. Sherry says 53 pages. You can print out 37 different designs. That's awesome. Okay, and there's my link. Just want to make sure I can't see. All right. Can't see on the replay. Oh, sorry. I'm like way back in the chat, apparently. Like, dang, you guys talk. There's so much. We can't see you. We can't see your demos. Okay. Like I'm that far back with the chat. Yay, Alina, I'm so happy. She says I'm done. How do we donate the money to Red Cross Warriors? I guess missed that part. Oh, check, scroll up in the chat. I've put it in the chat a couple places. Look for my name. It should be in yellow, and there's a link, and that's where you can donate. That's the link from the Red Cross campaign that I created through the Red Cross website, and it'll go straight to them. And then, yes, Samantha, as soon as this live is almost over, I'll let you guys see that. So real quick, I'm almost done with that, but remove spotlight because a lot of you did not see the demos. So what I have here, hopefully you can see this. This is the unicorn blanket. And then the Snuggle Me blanket. You guys might recognize these. The Pretty Please. Loved this one. I had a lot of fun with the join and the border with that one. But Blue Waves. This one, oh my gosh, the Essentials Baby blanket. You guys remember that one? This one's a really big blanket. We've got the My First blanket. The white truffle throw blanket with the beautiful ruffle border. And the bloom blanket. And don't fall. And those are all on my website, crochetwithtiffany.com. Just search Hurricane Helene, and those were all tagged with that, so that way you can see. And if you would like to purchase, the proceeds are going to go towards the victims. Okay, let me see. Go back. Let's try to wrap this up. Choose. I want to spotlight you. Come on. What in the world? Can you? Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm just going to finish this half, and then I should hit 6 inches. Okay. Okay, so going to slip stitch into that side stitch because I flattened it out. You know it's flat. This is that side stitch. I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch there to make that a very flat top. There we go. Cool. Grabbing my scissors, cutting a long enough tail just to weave that end in to clean that up. I'm going to yarn over the tail and pull it through the loop on my hook and pull tight for a tie off. Now let's go ahead and make the drawstring. So taking the same yarn, I'm going to chain 35 chains. This, of course, is all adjustable. You can always do more if you want more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Cool. Okay. Now we're just going to single crochet in the second chain from our crochet hook and make 1 single crochet stitch in every chain across for a total of 34 stitches. And you know, working off the foundation row always slows you down just a little bit. Oops. Here we go. We're so close, guys. Okay. Got real quiet. Just trying to power through. Get through. There we go. How much are the blankets? They're all different because they're all different sizes. How many chains for the cord? 35. 35 chains. But you can do more if you want. There's no stitch count requirement. This should hit a more snug fit for a cord. So if you want a longer cord, by all means, make more chains. Okay, there we go. So we got our cord. Now I'm going to cut a tail about as long as the tail was to begin with. Don't need anything crazy. And tie off. Yarn over, pull through. So we want to keep this cord long. We don't want it rounded just yet because we want to feed it through our soap sack. So bring our cord to our soap sack. And because we have the seed stitch going on, we have locations we can feed it through. This doesn't have to be specific, doesn't have to be precise, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I know I have some perfectionists out there, so just be aware. Depending on how deep you want to place your strap, I would keep it within the top 1 inch of your bag, somewhere in there. Either 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds down, 3 or 2. Probably not the top one though. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my cord in the 3rd round from the top. So 1, 2, 3. I'm counting my V's. So 1, 2, 3. Find the chain 1 space. I'm going to push that cord through. And I'm going to skip the next chain 1 and find the following chain 1 and take my cord and poke out. Now I'm going to try to keep it from twisting. See how it kind of twisted? So I'm just going to come and I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. I'm going to pull it through, give myself a little bit of slack. Stay in line, skip the next chain 1, find the following chain 1, insert the cord. Try to stay in the same line too. Sometimes I found that my cord would go all over the place. So skip the next, the following. There we go. Check the twist. Now it's going to be important to keep checking the twist because when we go to join the 2 ends together, we just want it to be streamlined so we don't have any snags. Skip the next, following. Next. There we go. Next. Last one. Where are you? There you are. Great. Made my way all the way around. Once I have my two sides of the cord in the same direction, I'm going to grab my yarn needle. And I'm going to take one of the strands, or one of the tails, and I'm just going to attach the two edges together with a whip stitch. I'm going to go through twice. So one, round, two, and then I'm going to drop it. I'm going to grab the other tail. Feed that through. And whip stitch the other direction. One, two, and then drop it. Take the two tails, and tie them in a knot. There we go. And now our drawstring is created secure. If you don't like this spot where they're joined together, you can always kind of like shuffle this. And hide it. So that way, if you don't like the way it looks, you can hide it. Weave in all your ends, your tails, and now you have a little drawstring that can close at the top, and there's a little loop that you can use. Let me back up a little bit. There's a little loop you can use to hang on the faucet or hang on a hook or something to keep your soap bar off of the ground and keep it sanitary. But that is the little seed stitch, linen stitch. I'm calling it the seed stitch soap sack. So that's the seed stitch soap sack. And I will do a more polished tutorial that can skip through and be a lot shorter to follow along if you want to have a few extra instructions, directions. If you want to have a little bit faster, cleaner tutorial, I'll try to get that created for you guys ASAP. And again, the free pattern is coming. Just keep checking in with my community, my YouTube community. Come to my channel, click on community, and as soon as it's ready, I'll post and I'll put a link to the free pattern. And I hope you guys, hope you like that. Oh my gosh, it's 12 for me. It's 12:54 for you. It's maybe a different hour, but still 54, 55. We hit 2 hours. I was thinking that might be the case. Oh, hello, Terry. Welcome. Work break. 11:55 for you, Samantha. See, yeah, the hour time difference makes sense. But I want to thank you all so much for being here, for listening, for caring, for wanting more information on how we can help the victims of Hurricane Helene. Again, there's still so much unknown, but I wanted to make sure that I jumped on this as soon as possible because people are feeling it. They've been feeling it for a week now. They've been living through it, been devastated by it. And I've been trying to find more information on how to help. And right now there's just none. The only thing that they are asking for is financial. And they're asking for everyone to hold off on sending anything physical at the moment. So I figured, if I can't help create a campaign, be like, okay, guys, let's make a bunch of this or let's make a bunch of that. What I could at least do is give everybody some information, give you guys all a heads up, a direction that you can start doing something and feel like you are making an impact. Again, if you can donate to the link to help the Red Cross, that would be massive. Start just kind of stocking up on projects that you can donate as soon as we get the green light. Got the blankets. About to wrap up this live. Please remember to come back to the replay and leave a comment. Of course, something positive. Just a comment so I can use the random comment picker. And then this evening, I'm not going to do a live. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to show everyone my phone, the screen. I'm just going to get 5 winners that'll receive the kit for the gold boho basket, for the yarn and the printout pattern. This kit does not include the crochet hook and does not include the yarn needle. It's just the yarn and just the pattern. 5 winners will get that. Hopefully, please be subscribed. So as soon as I leave a comment to your comment letting you know, congratulations, you won a boho basket kit, that you get notified, and you get that little notification saying Tiffany responded to your comment. And then I'm basically going to reach out to you asking you where you would like me to ship your kit. And so, and then of course, if you want to check out the blankets, the demo projects that I'm selling from video tutorials that I've made on YouTube, just go to my website, crochetwithtiffany.com, and in the search, just type Hurricane or Hurricane Helene. I tagged all of the demos that I'm selling for the campaign. I've tagged them all with Hurricane Helene, and they'll pop up if you search that. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for just your support, your love, and caring. Thank you for caring. I really hope that this is valuable for you. I hope that you're inspired, and just keep checking back with my channel for more information. And again, I feel like the direction my channel is going is just going to be more projects that we can make either for charity or personal use. And I hope that they inspire you. I hope that you love them and enjoy them. Thank you so much for just following the journey and letting me be a part of yours. And you guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have any questions, you can always email me or comment, and I'll read the comments, or just contact me however you can. I am available. And I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys very soon. Bye, everybody.